Good afternoon, guys. This is Aki. I am doing that weekly analysis. Today is 24th of March, 2019. So this is for the week ahead. So let's see what can we expect on Euro USD, the pair that I usually trade most. On last week we had a great trade on Euro USD, Euro JPY, GP JPY. So pretty much we had a fantastic week last week. So let's see what can we expect on those same pairs. We'll have a quick look. Euro USD. Let's start with Euro USD. So you can see it there. It's a trend line here. Actually, a lot of guys ask, how do you draw trend line? I've just finished a video how to draw trend line. So this is a trend line there. This is daily here, and this is support resistance. So this is the zone that I've just marked up. So this is where the price is ranging for some time now. So let's go into 4-hourly. 4-hourly, yep. So on 4-hourly, what is it actually going to show us? Clear breakout took place on Friday, and I did got this move from pip by pip, from there, and I mean I booked partial profit here, and then I cashed out exactly on there. So I did take that full move. Most of you guys got it as well, because I did highlight it before I took my trade, what is actually happening. So this is what I'm expecting right now with Euro USD, guys. Let me get the pen out. All right, okay. So this is breakout took place out of this range, this price, and we got a bounce here. So now what I'm looking for is, I'm looking to see how the market react here. So this is the area I will be focusing to go short and targeting here. So that is what I will be waiting for. And also, if the price climb above, I will be watching to see how the market react there. And this is where I will be looking to go short again and targeting here. And only time I'm going to look to buy is if I see market is not even getting there, is falling from here, going back around somewhere there, or even at this level here. This is where I would be interested to go long, because the risk stop can be just below, and then I can target back to here. So that is what I can do if the market is around here. So for me to sell, still for me to sell. Only time I'm going to buy is if I see the full move come to an end, and then I see reversal signal, then I will buy. So even for next week, for this coming week, I'll be able to sell until I get to at least around 11, around 111, around that area, maybe give a buy a shot. But unless that is the areas that I'll be looking to go short here, we'll be watching out here, I'll be watching out there. So how the market react here and here, those are the two levels for me to go short. So that's my view on Euro USD, still to look for short entry. Let's look at what is it? Let's look at gold. Gold, let's go into daily. As I said last week, this is a candle that indicating to go short, but for some reason market did not react much. So now that quite possibly we see a test to around 1325 is the area that I'll be looking to go short, and daily is not showing anything interesting, but we can see slowly looking to push the price up. But let's go into 4-hourly now. Still we're seeing price rejection to the top, so that is indication of more still towards the downside. Okay, I mean we can see this downtrend followed by a pullback, and now price got rejected. Pullback wasn't strong enough. That is indication of possibly we see a test here. So that is possibility of to the top. At any point I see market here, that is where I'm going to go short, and then target, which is my 1280 to 1260 is my target towards short. So now that we need to see what happens here, we might see another test back to there, and we see a failed test. That's when we could look for short entry. Alternatively, we like to see one more push down, hopefully get through 13, price close below 13, then we can go and pull back and go short. So that is one thing that we should be focusing on. If we see price going up, we sell it, we look for short entry. Alternatively, we like to see price back down, back up, fail, and then we take our position. So that is what I'm looking for. Short here, area to watch out here, and then we can decide to go. This is where my target to go short. Buy, one thing you can do on buy is if you see another test coming back to 13 and fail, if you see fail test, another test to 13 fail, then what you can do is you can put your stop maybe 30, 40 pip below, and then you can target here. So that is just a setup, depending on how the market reacts. So that's something to watch out for on gold. And also let's go on to GBP/JPY. GBP/JPY is my favorite pair. The pair I trade the most, and I've been trading for most of last 2 years, and it's been the most profitable pair for me. But last few months, I've been taking it easy because of what is happening with Brexit. It's just something that you have to be in front of the computer to take trades. You cannot move your eyes off. So that is the reason that I'm just leaving GP alone. But last week we had a great trade again, pretty much 150 pips movement. We got this move. But once again, now what I'm identifying now is holding the structure here. It's holding this structure there. If you can see it there, it's failing, it's failing, it's failing. One more, it failed. So now what we need to see is that price coming back here and closing? If you get closed there, then we can go from there to short. Otherwise, what we can look for is if you get another pullback, fail, then we can put a stop, and then we can go long towards this. Because chances are, if we get another fail here, we most likely are going to see making a new high. When I'm talking about new high, we could see price above 150. GBP is waiting for excuses, any sort of good news to rally towards 150 to 155 to 160. Those are the area that I'm looking for. Any sort of excuses, any sort of news. It doesn't have to be major good news for pound. It just any sort of good news. Watch always rallies. So that is indication of just looking for excuses. So anything with Brexit, we're going to see any positive, we're going to see that GBP is just shooting to the top. Otherwise, we could see this break out of this structure, and then we could see falling all the way to 240 again. Around this area will be very much so. These are the level that is likely to test before we see a big rally. So that is the reason I'm selling the reason I'm selling GBP is because of uncertainty around, and the safest way of doing a trading is to sell it on rally. So I am still selling on rally until I find out the clear Brexit deal is done. Then we're going to see a massive rally depending on that. So that is the reason I'm keeping myself short, and buying wise, I'm very cautious. But those are areas that we can look for buy. Those are areas that we could look for short. So that is just a trade setup. On Friday is the time that I'm most likely be trading GBP, because that's when the Brexit voting taking place, and that's when we're going to see a big major move. Otherwise, the whole week we could see playing up. So I would advise you to stay away from GBP for now and focus on other pairs. We got hundreds of other pairs to look for. We don't really need to focus on GBP. Yes, if we can get a good move, we'll take it. If we got good risk reward. Apart from that, guys, especially if you're new, just stay from GBP. But if you're aware of fundamental, then something that you can take advantage of. But mainly, I'll be focusing on Friday for GBP, unless I see these levels taken out beforehand. Okay, guys, so that's all for me in terms of the pairs that I'm going to focus on. And if there's any other setup, I'll probably post it onto YouTube. And once again, guys, like, share, and subscribe. I don't really have much time I'm going to be spending on YouTube or my Telegram channel. The reason for that is I've done it for long enough, pretty much now 2 years, and I know how many guys I have helped, and I know how many guys been benefiting. But the disappointing thing is not many showing interest of sharing their what they actually learn from me. And that is something that I need to see for me to continue, because I cannot continue like this. And guys that seeing the result, if they're not going to share with the rest of you guys, it's just pointless for me to continue with that. As I said, I really don't need to do all this. I rather just trade, focus on my own trading, and that would do for me. And same time, I'm seeing a lot of guys benefiting, but I don't want to see private messaging me. I need to now, it's a time to show the rest of the guys in the group, the rest of the guys in YouTube, the rest of the people in the world, what is Love Forex is all about. What I'm doing is, I really do not think there is many channels, many guys out there could do what I'm doing. This is what you guys are getting. And if you guys are not going to share it with the rest of the guys, then the thing is, the new guys will not be coming into the channel. The reason for that is they need to see what is this guy is all about. And only way they're going to find out is the guys that I'm teaching, the guys actually benefiting. If you come, even commenting on it, that would make people understand what is happening. Otherwise, why would someone actually take notice of Love Forex? There's no reason for them. But if they see some guys benefiting, people will take notice. And also, the reason that I'm still hanging about is when I'm seeing guys that I'm spending minimum time with, when I see their account from nothing to something, quite a large size account they're trading with, it's something that's holding me back, because I am seeing some guys actually benefiting and they're doing their best, they're trying their best, but for only them is not good enough. I need to see all the guys that I helped. I need to see you guys doing some favors, not for me, for other guys as well. What have you learned? What is it that benefiting you? Why would people come to Love Forex? You are the guys need to show now. I've done my bit. I know how much I've done. I know what level you are up to now. Just now that you learned, you can just trade yourself. It's not good enough. You need to come and help other guys as well. So that's what I need to see. And this is what's going to keep me going. I am not asking anyone to pay me for anything. I am not doing anything like this. All I'm saying is I need to see you, what I'm teaching you. You come and share it with the rest of the guys. Help other guys. That's the way we're going to grow this community the way I wanted, not with false hopes. We want to do it properly. What we want to show the people, the guys out there, how the Forex works. It's not quick money-making machine. I have shown you the way of making quick money. I have shown you how you should be trading. I have shown you, if you want to be in the game for long term, how to do it. Everything is, I literally done it for you guys. Now it's not fair if you're not going to show and share. All right, thanks a lot, guys.